pieces of art I heard from the Lubavitcher Rebbe. The Gemara says in Shabbos, everybody knows the story, Shabbos Lamed Aleph, that a Gentile came to Shammai and he said, I want to learn the whole Torah standing on one foot. Dochvei b'masa binyan. Shammai pushes him away with his stick. And he goes to Hillel, and Hillel says, no problem, I'll give you the whole of Judaism in 5 seconds. What you dislike to be done to you, don't do to somebody else. That's the whole Torah. Everything else is commentary. Now go study the commentary. And the Rebbe asked the Gevaldik a question. Shammai himself says in Pirkei Avos Perik Aleph, Ve'evei mekabelas kol adam b'seva panim yafis. Welcome everybody with a pleasant countenance, with warmth, with decency. Even if Shammai felt that this guy was insincere, and you can't learn all of Judaism while standing on one foot, and you don't go to Harvard University and say, teach me everything there is to know about medicine while I'm standing on one foot. So Shammai could say, listen, my dear friend, Yiddishkeit is serious, Torah is deep, we've been studying it for thousands of years, I can't teach it to you in 10 seconds. What's this dachafai b'amasa binyan? And the Rebbe smiled and he said, since Shammai told us that we have to be makabel everybody b'seva panim yafis, so we also have to be makabel Shammai b'seva panim yafis. And we have to ask ourselves, maybe there's something deeper. And then he said, perhaps Shammai was not just rejecting him, but Shammai was actually teaching him one of the most important things he would need to know if he wants to become a Jew. Because the two fundamentals of Yiddishkeit is Anoichi Hashem Elokecha and Lo Yi'elecha. The first two commandments, the only one we heard directly from Hashem, those are the sources of mitzvahs esi and mitzvahs loises. Asur meirava seitayv. The foundation of Yiddishkeit is the ability to be able to say yes, but before that comes the ability to be able to say no. Every yes requires a no. If you're saying yes to your beloved one, it means you're saying no to everything that will take you away from that relationship. If you're saying yes to a healthy life with nutrition and exercise, it means saying no to all those foods and behaviors that are going to be toxic for you. There's no real yes without a no. There's no relationship without rejection. Shammai was the embodiment of Gvura, Hillel was the embodiment of Chesed. Shammai taught him the first thing about Yiddishkeit. Dochafai ba'amasa binyan. You have to be able to have a measuring stick. You have to be able to have a stick that tells you, does this fit into my life or does this not fit into my life? Is this going to create a binyan? Is this going to create something productive? Is this going to build me up as a human being, as a Jew? Or is this going to destroy me and demolish me as a Jew? Shammai was teaching him, you want to be a Jew? Let me tell you the first foundation. He didn't even have to say it in words. You're going to have to be able to have the courage and the resolve and the consistency and the fortitude and the confidence to be able to reject all that which has to be rejected. Now he was fertile to be able to come to Hillel, and Hillel already knew that he got the foundation of Sur Meirah, so Hillel could teach him the secret of love. Remember in life, we are ambassadors of love, but you have to have an amasa binyan. We all need that stick of Shammai to be able at a moment's call to say, this does not belong in my life. I am greater than it.